My name is McCallum. I'm a human kinetics student doing my fieldwork at Empowerment Steps Movement Therapy in Coquitlam, BC. ESMT is an organization that works with kids and youth who have neurodevelopmental disabilities. The program is set in a gymnastic environment, so skills that the clients are on pieces of equipment such as trapeze, 6-inch beam, regular beam, roller, dome, single bar, parallel bars, wall bar, plyo, circuit, rotations, and trampoline skills are also worked on. The SMT program works on developing gross and fine motor skills, balance, coordination, sequencing, and motor planning on our 10-stage motor scale. For our special project, we are working on a scope and review alongside a PhD student from University of British Columbia. The scope and review research question is, what is the extent and nature of research studies on occupational therapy, physiotherapy, applied behavioral analysis, and relationship developmental interventions for children and youth with neurodevelopmental disabilities? The purpose of this scope and review will help ESMT program to assess their eligibility for certain funding. This will further be beneficial for the families who would like to register their child in ESMT or to continue on with ESMT training. Also, the ESMT staff can be aware of the studies and findings that are relevant to the interventions being used with children with neurodevelopmental disabilities. The objectives of the special project were to look at the effects of OT, PT, ABA, RDI interventions on children and youth with neurodevelopmental disabilities, on outcomes, measurement tools, and important findings. Another objective is to identify the gaps in existing literature and regarding the program studied, the outcomes, and the research designs that support the research questions. So the process we had for the special project was to come up with mesh terms and keywords in relation to our research question. We had exclusion and inclusion criteria that had to be put into the search. Then once we ran our search through the 5 databases like PubMed, we used a reference manager to gather all the articles and then from this point on, made folders for each database and therapy programs. The selection process happens here when we must eliminate the duplicates and then read abstracts and titles to see if they match up with the research question. Next, we will work in groups of 2s to review the same articles. After this, we will chart the data. So eventually, we hope from doing this scope and review, we will get published and it will help the program in its future. This project taught me how to do a scope and review of literature. The process helped me to understand how research is done and how precise everything has to be to match up with the right criteria. The skills I have developed are how to do a scope and review, searching for keywords and how to use a reference manager properly, and working as a team. The issue we had was using the reference manager. The program could not handle lots of articles at one time, so often the program would crash. In order to get around this, we would have to upload small amounts of articles at a time. Next time I would search for a better reference manager that can support more articles and is more user-friendly. This project has taught me a lot about different intervention programs for children and youth with neurodevelopmental disabilities. This will help me in my future career as it will look good as a professional profile that I helped continue with this scope and review research for ESMT program. Thanks for watching.